Yeah. Let's turn this down a little bit. There we go. How's everybody doing today? Make sure you guys are voting. We do have one of the rookies going out and possibly getting a couple hundred large pizzas. Maybe some little kids ones for you guys because I know how you guys like that. Little individual pan pizzas. But yeah, we're going to be going over that. Austin Baker, are we finally calling out Brian for shenanigans? No. Brian 636, he's been doing this for a very long time. Him and I have talked behind the scenes multiple times, and we both agree safety is number one. But, once again, everybody, adults do their own things. At the end of the day, I don't really care what you guys do as long as you guys are, having a backup plan to help rescue everybody. Remember, being a smart rider, rescue injured motorcycle riders. So it kind of is what it is. Everyone has their own seeks and recognize hazardous situations. They just do it on one wheel. Maintain fundamental skills. It takes a lot of skill to do that. So monk mode. How you been? How you been? Ulrich from Germany. Jonathan, how you doing? Noah, how you doing? Rebecca Gonzalez, new writer from Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Interesting. Do they actually forge pigeons over there in Tennessee? I'm kind of wondering about that. Well, welcome to my little dorm room. I was working out a little bit earlier, and now I'm just kind of relaxing. Got my little bathroom right there. Love having my own little one bed. It's great. Stuck in Obamalo. How you doing? Greetings from Sweet Home, Alabama. The snow needs to go away so I can ride Dark Flames. Been a while. Been a while. Let's go. Been a while since I have been in a Dan stream. Lean back Mac. I'm a huge fan of alliterations, so I love the name. Hello, got my bike since a month ago. It's a CBR 500R, and it's my first bike. Civil, great bike, absolutely great bike. Elliot, good to be back. Oregon, Tyler from Oregon. Hey, did Portland get snowed like crazy, Tyler? I saw some video. Lady White Rabbit, how you doing? Another good check mark in the chat. Smithy of the Rust. Hey, everyone give Smithy of the Rust a nice little biker wave. He's been here for, how many years is that? 2 years? At least 2 years? Being a member. Yeah, guys, if you want to become a YouTube member, it's only 99 cents. Click that join button. It helps out the channel tremendously. You guys have no idea if there's ever any ad revenue problems, because demonetization. You guys have been a huge help. Also, if you want to be an MTC Rider Academy member, that's a huge help too. Portland and Vancouver got snow. Jesus. Tyler, yeah, I heard people are abandoning their vehicles on the interstate and stuff. 1250 GS 2 weeks ago and have been practicing nonstop. Jonathan, that's a great bike. It's a great bike. Vancouver, Canada, nasty snow up here right now, but I'm dreaming of warm weather and the riding season. Josiah's wheels? Good. I know you're in Canada, and I don't ship internationally for these, anything physical, just because customs are crazy. I've had issues where customs just steal it because they just, they want a signed copy. I do have digital versions of the booklets that come with the phone-friendly version, so highly recommend getting that. It's instant delivery because it's digital. Been absent for a hot minute. Hey, no problem, man. I appreciate it, Smithy. Huge help. Huge help. Really, really appreciate it. If you become a member, I believe it'll pop up right here if you become a member. So if any of you want to try it, it's 99 cents. Click that join button. Your name will pop up here. We're going to hang out in here for a little bit. Our main thing that we typically do is that we start the after action reviews when we hit 100 people signed into class. And the way you do that is by hitting that like button. Okay? Click that like button. Let's get 100 likes, and then we can get started. Jeremy, good day, mate. Been writing for a couple months now and have been loving using the principles from the videos. They have helped so much. I use the principles. I mainly got them. Let's go ahead and pause the music real quick. I mainly got them from firefighting as an international association of professional drivers. Hey, welcome, Jeremy. See, look at that. We practice that. A lot of situational awareness, knowing how to swerve, knowing how to brake, when to brake, all that stuff, progressive braking. And so I used it for driving, and I just translated it to motorcycle riding. So those of you that have both a motorcycle and a car, do you use it also in the car? Because I get practice driving the car or the van, And then practicing, I mean, it just goes back and forth. It's a cross training type thing for me. And those of you that don't even have a motorcycle yet, are you practicing your situational awareness? Tyler Stimson, it better pop up. It better pop up. Did it pop up already? It better. Maybe we'll have to wait a little bit, but I'm going to call your name out already. Tyler Stimson, Soldier in Hell, also just became a member. Bunch of rookies, a bunch of cadets. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. But once again, like I said, the MTC Rider Academy, it's $4.99 the first month. And they give the MTC Rider Academy 90%. YouTube takes, I think, 40%. Better pop up. Timber sled kit. Yeah. There you go, Tyler Stimson. Whew, finally. A lot of abandoned vehicles and interstates. That's insane. I can't imagine leaving my car out there, but I can't imagine sitting out there forever. I might actually let's go ahead and put the alerts. The alerts will go down right here instead. I don't want to be blocking it. Looking to get a bike soon. Excited to get riding via the MTC Rider Academy. Yeah, we have the Smart Rider Basic Training. It's a 3-hour plus course, some quizzes. We're updating it to the Basic Rider course. We have our own little thing going on. We're finishing up the slides, and I'm going to be out filming soon. Might share some slides if we have some. Triumph Speedmaster Rider learning new skills here. Watching from, I can't pronounce that, but Mexico. West Coast Legends. Nice. From Vienna. Whoa. Do I always leave my bike, leaving it unsupervised? Only when I'm like parking overnight. But if I'm going in the store, no. Have good insurance, you know. Developed your Jedi awareness on bikes, but it comes in handy in the car. Yep, Mr. Bully. Learned how to ride watching your videos along with many others. My first time on two wheels was when I bought my Sportster 9 months ago. 8K miles since. Nice. Yeah, I put on like 3K miles in the first 2 weeks when I first got mine. Did you get the Evo Sportster or one of the newer ones? Emmanuel. Here in Austria. Can't pronounce that, Marshall Tiger. Master some skills like the swerve, mercy brake without a drop. Perfect, man. That's great. My dream bike is 1969. Nice. Triumph Bonneville. Oh, there's more. From Italy. Gianluca. Do you talk with your hands like I do? I'm Italian. Never been to Italy, but I talk with my hands. Love from Greece. I want to visit Greece so bad. So bad. Like, that's on the list. Car geek. Hey, Alex, I appreciate it. All of you that have become let's put the music back on. All of you that have become MTC Rider Academy members, you know, get the basic training course. You are making all of these things free. This channel free, and the MTC YouTube free. It helps out tremendously. We can continue doing what we're doing. If you've noticed on Instagram, we're building out a whole new area of the MTC Rider Academy. Okay, we got the brick wall and everything. We have everything kind of setting up. We're building it out. Got some construction going. And if it wasn't for you guys supporting the channel financially through the MTC Rider Academy, we couldn't do this. Our main goal is to really bring motorcycle training to the community out here. Alex, I was an EMT student a couple months ago, and I am so glad I found you. You helped me grasp the concepts that I was learning. Not a rider but I'm looking to become one. Yeah, mechanism of injury. You know, you're going to learn about the whole anatomy, physiology, how things work, the musculoskeletal system, the Krebs cycle, all that crazy stuff. Bleeding control. There's a lot. And you're going to do well. It's good to see like the accidents on the videos so you can kind of put an image to it, because you know you just got the book. You're gonna have a lot of fun during the demos. Evan, learned a lot from your videos. Dan just restored an 80 Honda CB650C, and I'm excited to get riding from Winnipeg, Canada. Just a tad cold here. Just a tad. Hi from the Netherlands. Love the analysis and has made me a better rider for sure. Nederland. How you doing? Ooh, there's some ravens outside. My son wants to start riding. He's 16. First thing we talked about was learning to drive a car first and watch your channel second. Perfect. Maybe do it at the same time. Just kidding. Have him drive. then watch, and then kind of flip-flop. Don't have them watch and drive at the same time. Watching from the Philippines. Been riding for 2 years now without any incidenta. These tips really work. I don't know if you put that in there on purpose, but maybe. Until. There's always an until, but keep practicing. If you have a close call, learn from it. Try not to have that actual crash. I'm an ECA and carry a small kit when riding. Knowledge is power. What's an ECA? I've been looking to get my dog to become an ESA, an emotional support animal, so I could take her on, or take her into hotels and stuff for free. Just bought my first bike, CF Moto 300 SS, and I don't drive like a dum-dum because I watch your video. Obviously, you watch the videos because I use the terms dum-dum. 64 likes, guys. Once again, we're going to get started with the after action reviews at 100 likes. So let's go ahead and click that like button. Click, 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 click. That's how you sign into class. You get credit for today's class. So far, pepperoni pizza is winning at 52% of the votes. But if we add up cheese and both, we're looking at 48. So it's 48 to 52. Might just be getting pepperoni. Was I ever in California? I swear you were just one of MSF course instructor. No, I wasn't, Manny. No, I haven't taught in, I didn't teach in California. I taught in Tucson. Just got your motorcycle. Like, why am I yawning? Exactly, right, Alex? I was wondering if anybody's going to catch that. Like, you guys really just want pepperoni on marinara sauce? Why don't you want both? Why don't you want cheese and pepperoni? Come on now. Think about it. Dropped my bike within 5 minutes of being on it. Came to a stop and dropped it. Was afraid to be around other cars. Hey, that happens, Smurf Punk. Practice those slow speed maneuvers. Every single one of these gets it's a signed copy. What's going on with Brian? Nothing, cat soup. I just wanted him to advise on what this person did wrong with the wheelie. Good guy. He's a good guy. Does a lot of good content. Love his Hood Eats videos where he goes around and, yeah, great stories. I wish DMV didn't mail out license and just give it to you while you're there. I got my license switched from Texas to NJ, New Jersey. Waiting on your license so I can get your Rebel 1100 is a great bike, soldier in hell. You're gonna have a lot of fun. I love the Rebel 300, 500, and 1100 is just, that much better. Can't stay, Jeremy? It's okay. Thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate it. What sports bike would you recommend for a new rider? Anything under 500 cc's. That's all you're going to need, really. It also depends if you're going to be traveling on interstate versus in town only. But still, 500 is going to handle everything. Love the beard. Do you find it annoying while in a helmet? Mine seems to get itchy with the chin bar. No, Josiah, I just don't like that. It it cuts in like this, and then I have this weird motorcycle hair. Most people have motorcycle hair up here. I have it here, and so it just kind of messes it up. So make sure you bring a comb with you. But the itchy stuff, no, I use Nizoral shampoo. It's that ketoconazole, whatever, but Nizoral. I use it every couple days, but I've been using it every day for the last year. And then I use Live Bearded conditioner, and then I blow dry it. And I know there's no beard itch. There's nothing. Never had an issue. My female friend asked to learn on your CBR 954RR. That's interesting. And I told her I like her alive. Exactly, alien. Exactly. I just want to see the video. Can someone link it? We're going to go over it pretty soon. I think that'll be our second video for today. Second video today. Let's go ahead and end the poll. Let's see what wins. Out of 151 votes, 30% said both. So we're gonna have cheese and pepperoni. I think that we're gonna do that. The classic helmet beard. Yep. Yeah, we don't have any beard, Gianluca, but maybe if we do a late night hangout, we'll have a couple beers. Just nobody rides. We have plenty of dorm rooms. This is mine. You can't stay in it, but we have plenty of them. So if you guys need to stay the night here at the MTC Rider Academy, please do. Got your license in Texas, and my MSF instructor recommended watching you for tips on safety. Hey, Cat Soup and everybody else, when you've taken your MSF class or any type of motorcycle class, does the instructor bring me up, or does the students bring me up? And they I'm just so interested in the fact that instructors bring up my videos, because they're the ones that are instructing and hands-on. So it's just really interesting. Because if that's the case, I might just start making videos for instructors so they can add it to their curriculum. Extra content on safety. I'm going to probably, you know what? I'm going to make a playlist specifically so that so instructors can add it to one of their slides and hit play. I think that'd be cool. Off topic, Tom Segura resemblance. People say that. He lost a lot of weight and looks good. Just saying. He does look good. I did not snap my humerus, though, like he did. Watching from Toronto, Canada. Can't wait for riding weather here in the Great White North. 86 likes, everybody. Once we get 14 more, I did quick maths. We're going to go ahead and get started. Specifically on traffic situations, can't really get a whole lot of that. Exactly, Cat Soup. And that's why I started doing the after-action reviews, is because as an MSF rider coach for 2 years, I just let it lapse. When I was teaching, it's how can I get real-world stuff to these students? And I was kind of restricted to the curriculum. And so I know as a firefighter, we would watch firefighter close calls and fatalities. Kind of sad, but, people falling through roofs, roof collapse, depending on what time, 5 to 15 minutes for wood frame trusses, maybe metal trusses, just how things work. And we learn from them on real life examples. And so I was let's just bring that to motorcycling. 96 likes. Let's see if I can get the videos prepped and ready. There's a person at my front door. Let's go ahead and... $100 likes, everybody. Here's the thing. Let's go ahead and pause the music. Go ahead and make your way into the classroom. Grab a seat. I think we got pizza there. If not, we have donuts, right? Rookies? Stop chewing on those crayons. We got pizza, though, right? We're running out of green. You guys keep eating the green. We're running out of yellow now. I can't mix. All right, guys. We're going to go ahead and go into the classroom. So make sure you guys go ahead and go in there. Evan, welcome to the crew. Once his name pops up here, we're heading into the classroom. Elmer's glue is pretty... All right, guys, we're going to get going. I'll see you guys in there. Yeah, we're live? Oh, okay. Hey, everybody. We're going to be jumping into this Moto Stars video. Let's go and take a look at this. Let's see what happens. Ooh, got some flips going on here. All right, a little blurry. Right.
We will start with a rather unexpected situation in which the pedestrian quite efficient.
Ooh, line of sight around this vehicle. What's gonna happen? Whoa, there it is. Line of sight. There you go, camera. Line of sight. Let's take a look at this one. So we have a line of sight issue here. I keep saying line of sight, but what is line of sight? It's a straight line along which an observer has unobstructed vision. So your line of sight can be broken by things in the way.
Unexpected situation.
So when I say, Motostars, please stop. All right, so line of sight issue. You got big buses, big semis, and everything. You can't see around these vehicles. I keep telling you guys the analogy of going through a haunted house. You're kind of checking corners. If you've been in the military, pie in the corner type of a thing. This is kind of what we're talking about here. So when we come up to this area, we're going to be in orange stage. It is an intersection. A lot of different things going on. A lot of things going on. We're going 24 miles per hour. So cover those brakes. You could probably stop pretty quickly with just 24 miles an hour. At the MSF, we do under 20 miles an hour. So you can actually brake really well. Swerving is also an option. So we're coming around this corner. Can't really tell. Corner because I'm treating the semi as a corner because you can't see around it. And since you can't see around it, let's go ahead and roll off that throttle. Let's go ahead and cover those brakes and just be ready for it. What I like to do is move myself just a little bit off this. I know we're going to be in head-on traffic, but so you're really going to have to work with this line here. But if we can't really give yourself a far enough gap because we're going to be in oncoming traffic, let's go ahead and slow it down just a little bit more. I would say go about 15. 15 is a good number. That's going to help you out because you're going to be able to stop in time because total stopping distance is going to be an issue, Okay, so the faster we go, the further it is going to take for us to stop. Did a great job. There's the quick adjustment. We applied the brakes. You see how the front weight or the front tire, the weight went to the front tire. There we go. I need to slow down. I've been drinking a little bit too much. Nathan brought some to the office. Go ahead and apply the brakes. This is good progressive braking. It was a pretty big grab, but thankfully ABS probably kicked in and it's not going to allow it to skip. So this is why we cover that front brake so we can just squeeze, not reach for it and grab. We want to go ahead and squeeze and even more and more and more. Handled it well. Great braking, good total stopping distance. Surprised the living poop out of this pedestrian. Should have been at the pedestrian crosswalk instead of there, but people are dumb. So this is why we focus heavily on line of sight. Okay, this is going to be something that could be coming out. And if they don't jump out at you, if there's no one there, you're already prepped for it. Okay? Long first AAR for this one. Guys, go ahead and grab some cones. Okay? Grab some cones and a drill booklet. All right, there's the ad for that. Me being an idiot. Okay? You said it, I didn't. Okay, we're going to be passing people. We're going high speed. Lost a little traction. You notice how his phone didn't go flying off? You know why. You know why. You know that little blue tab, what that means. Link in the description for a discount. We're going to go and haul booty. Okay, so we're hauling booty. Going around the vehicles. And we're still accelerating. So we're still giving that throttle. Okay, so if we're in the middle of a turn and we're giving more throttle, remember tires need traction to stay on the road. And what's happening is that when you give it more throttle, you're giving it more spin because you need to have traction for acceleration, traction for turning, traction for braking. Right now we're turning and we're accelerating. We're giving it too much. Okay, our tires, they're great, especially if you have them in good condition, but there are some tires that are rated for certain speeds. Check your tires, make sure you're doing that. A lot of people like to go super fast on sport bikes. A lot of people like to treat their sport bikes like race bikes, but sometimes their tires aren't rated to the bike itself. The bike could probably do 150, right? You know, on your R3, I've heard that before. It could do 150, but your tires might be rated for like 100. Okay, so the bike is more powerful than the tires. It's like you being extremely powerful, fast runner, but you have flip-flops. They're not really rated for running, right? So that's how I like to look at it. So we're going pretty fast. Lost a little rear tire traction on that one. This is going to be a fishtail, okay? Pretty scary. This is where you start to get into that low side, but since we're in this kind of a turn, it's going to easily grab and turn you into a high side. That's very dangerous, especially at 105 miles per hour. Thankfully, his quad lock kept his phone on the handlebars, but the tires and the bike wants to stay upright. It wants to have that gyroscopic forces, or gyroscopic precession, and it wants to stay upright. So it's kind of self-corrects. Sometimes it overcorrects and you do the high side, but right now it's self-corrected, thankfully, because this would have been very bad for this rider. So just don't do stuff like this, okay? Just don't go haul booty like that. Or if you're going to do it, take an advanced class. Go to Champ U or Yamaha Champions Riding School. Do something. Go to a track. Learn how to do it appropriately, because if you're going to do it anyways on the road, I can't stop you. I don't want you doing it this way. I want you to be in the speed limit. I want you guys being smart riders. But if you're going to be an idiot, get the training so that you can be a smart and safe idiot. Okay?
Whoa.
Yeah. I need to stop drinking these. All right. Another person riding. Okay, we're slowing down before a turn. We got a sharp left turn coming up ahead. Doing it. Don't hit this. Don't hit the lines. Okay, doing fine. Got turn to the right. Whoa, was there a road surface hazard there? You guys see that? Let's take a look at this. Is there a road surface hazard? We lost some traction here. So when I was saying don't get on the line, because sometimes they don't have that granule additive to the line or the paint, so then it's really slick compared to asphalt where you have that grippiness. And then it looks like there might be like rumble strips in the line, which is great, but not for us. So that's what I saw. That's what I saw. You see the gravel or something. Let me get my pen out. I forgot to grab it out before we started the stream. Okay, so let's take a look. We have this right here. So a little bit of gravel. It's hard to see. Okay, sometimes you don't see it. Sometimes it comes up on you really quickly, especially when you have like sun in the eyes or you're focused on the actual turn. You're looking through the turn. So this is why I like to, when I'm riding, I'm not going super fast because then this stuff kind of comes at you quickly. When I'm riding, I like to scan towards the exit, come closer. Scan towards the exit, come closer. So what I'm doing is That's where I want to go. This is where I am. That's where I want to go. This is where I am. And in between all of that, I'm looking for anything that's uncommon in a common situation. You know, tires, or not tires, road is black. Okay, you see it's kind of black. But the uncommon thing, okay, it's a discoloration. So when I'm doing, that's where I want to go, this is where I want to be, that's where I want to go, I see something weird, this is where I am, I'm going to move over a little bit. So that's what I like to do, but it's a lot easier to do it when you're not going super fast. So let's see what happens here. Let's go ahead and get my pen back out. Boom, boom. Lost some traction. Thankfully, it didn't crash. Okay, we got another turn coming up ahead. So right here, we should slow it down. We have traction. We're doing fine. Let's go ahead and roll off the throttle. Not like slam the brakes. That's a panic. Okay? We don't want to go into brown stage. Let's go ahead and roll off the throttle because we do have a sharp turn coming up ahead. We can't be thinking about what just happened here. Okay, life is still going. We're still moving. We got to do something, which is what it looks like he's doing. He's checking. He's going 36 now, 35, 30. And he's going around this corner now. So very good. Scary situation. Watch out for that road surface hazard. Oh, we're in a car. Interesting. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sometimes that happens. The vehicle is doing a nice thing, letting us through the car, but the people behind us, not so much. Okay. Lane filtering. This looks like Arizona. Anybody else think it looks like Arizona?
Legal, we can notice here how reluctantly and aggressively drivers can react to that.
Okay, lane filtering is new in Arizona. Oh yeah, that's Phoenix, Broadway and Phoenix. Yeah, lane filtering is new in Arizona. Watch out for the side of the vehicle. Guy's going to turn in front of us. Maybe. Nope, not an issue. Whoa! Yeah, no. Okay, some people get pissed off. Okay, so if you're out here in Arizona lane filtering, just be aware that this could happen. And this is why I just choose not to for the most part, unless it's like really hot out. You know, Arizona gets hot. So in the wintertime, I don't really care to do it. I don't mind waiting. I've done it my whole life. Arizona just passed it. I've not lane filtered my whole life, but there's a lot of people joining the motorcycle community that are brand new with this new tool in their pocket, and it's going to be standard for them. It's much like the generation that lived with cell phones for iPhones when they first started getting phones. I didn't have that. Okay, I remember when the answering machine came out. So here's the thing. People now have this tool, and I've had to be accustomed to not having it, and now I have it. Okay, it's an extra tool. We're going to have new people coming in that are going to be accustomed to this new technology, new skills and lane filtering and new everything, but it's just going to be natural for them. So just be aware of it. We need to help out these new riders and teach and mentor them and let them know that there's a way to do it without having a lane filter. But if you want to, here's how to do it. Okay, you don't have to use the tool. Okay, because this could happen.
Unbelievable.
We gotta wait until other.
So flipping me off. I just saw that. I'm legally lane filter. You're mad about that?
Completely agree. Completely agree. Somewhere in Georgia, Deals Gap, 2018. Whoa! Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Okay, so this is what we practice here in the Smart Rider drills. So make sure you guys grab one of these Smart Rider drill booklets. There's a digital version, phone-friendly version, and you can get cones if you want to with it. And what I was trying to say while this guy's crashing is, let's go and take a look at this real quick. So we're going around corners, okay? So here's a corner, it's crest of the hill. It's not a crest of the hill anymore. It's a sharp left turn. Okay, so sharp left turn, we have a sharp right turn. If we aren't doing this first turn correctly, we're not set up for the next turn. That's the key here. And you can practice this with a straight line weave. Set cones about, I would say 4 feet apart. So that means you have to go pretty slow. So cone, 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 4 feet apart, maybe 5 feet, 8 feet, whatever you want to do. And go through it. If you go really terribly, if you go super wide and cut the next one short, or you go really short but then cut the next one wide, and you're not doing it in some kind of uniform speed, uniform fashion, the second cone's going to be difficult. Third cone's going to be almost impossible. The fourth cone you're going to miss. And that's kind of the concept here, okay? It's Motorcycle Training Concepts, our other YouTube channel, and the academy that we have going on here. It's our training organization that we focus on. Motorcycle Training Concepts, established 2020. It's supposed to... what was I saying? I'm having a brain fart. Anyways, if you miss that first cone and you don't get to the second cone, it's going to screw you up for the next thing. So when it comes to this, and we screw up this first thing, we're going to get screwed up for the next thing. I completely blanked out. I got excited about the 2020. You guys know what I mean. Oh, it looks like there's a cone. Or not a cone, but a can. I swear I've been drinking too much. You guys know what I mean. We'll work on that. Work on that description. Practice your swerves. Practice your tight turns. Practice everything. Set yourself up for success in the next turn. Just slow it down. Don't go crazy with the movements. You never know what's going to happen next when it comes to these kind of turns in the mountains. Sometimes I talk. All right. It's been a weird day. It's been a weird day. Okay, going around. Don't low side, please. There's the low side. Okay, we talk about low siding and everything, but remember, maintenance throttle is a big thing. You can hear it in the guy's RPMs, the one that it's on with the camera. Let's listen to that. Listen to it. RPMs go up and down. So he's constantly having to adjust, and this is where you practice your smooth throttle inputs, where you're just giving it throttle, and the turn's going to keep trying to take away. So you have to give it a little bit more for maintenance throttle. You're not having to do this. This is where having that really good adjustment of just giving it a little bit, taking away a little bit, giving it a little bit, taking away a little bit. Because if you're just doing this during the whole turn, you're gonna go back and forth. You're constantly doing this, and if you have gravel in the road, that's when you can slip and slide. So it looks like that's what happened here. It's not that we were going too fast. We're just leaning far. Look how far we're leaning. Okay. And then we just leaned a little bit too far. Low-sided. Still kind of embarrassed that I didn't know what I was talking about the first thing. Well, I did know what I was talking about. I gotta work on that little concept thing. Got a little too excited with the name. Whatever. All right, MBUS 505. What do we have here? Oh, whoa, curb. I think these trucks are really cool. Is this the Ford Maverick? I think these trucks are really cool. Anybody have one? How do you like it? Because I like having small trucks. I used to have a very small Nissan Frontier, and I miss those small trucks. Oh, high-centered. Semi-driven. Whoa!
Was the reason for the biker not
Let Motostars do it.
react properly and brake.
Panic brake. Yep. Going a little too fast. Was panic braking into that back of the vehicle. This is when we need to rescue a rider. Make sure you guys rescue riders here. Dangerous. Probably impacted the back of that vehicle, but probably got panicked, slammed the brakes, lost traction. Guys, don't be speeding like this on the interstate. Take it to a track. All right, Dave. See what happens here. We're using dash cam footage. Super low on the front. Oh, we got dash cam footage behind us. Okay, yeah, it's dash cam. He's going oomph miles per hour. Ooh, that's a big fear. Let's go back just a little bit. So we're looking at the front and the back. So the front, we have cones in the road. Somebody stopped, okay? People are swerving out of the way. This is when you start getting that, oh, this is a weird feeling, orange stage, prepped and ready, don't know what's going on, and we're trying to figure things out. But we have to watch out for our backside. This is that 360 situational awareness that we talk about in the MTC Rider Academy. So we're getting up to here. It's like, okay, so now I have to make decisions. Do I swerve, brake? Do I get sandwiched between these vehicles? I'm hoping this guy right here is going to go ahead and slow it down and not hit me. Do I put myself in a better position for safety? Okay, so we're trying to plan our ride, right? So we're going to position ourselves off in an area where we're not get rear-ended. This guy almost didn't stop in time. Okay, we're trying to also avoid a cone at the same time. There's going to be a lot of things going on when it comes to riding a motorcycle, and this is where we need to be prepped and ready, see things way ahead of time, having good vision. People just don't pay attention. We need to pay more attention. We need to make up for the lack of ability of other drivers. Good job. How's my driving? What just happened? Okay, this is not a good advertisement for quad lock. I'm going to assume he had it in his pocket, because if it was on the handlebars, it wouldn't have flown off. Let's see what happened. Okay, so we're off-road. More than likely, we're blurred vision right here. So more than likely, I'm going to guess a turn. Went a little too fast in the turn. Went off-road, tried to save it. And we hit the ground. And the bike just did a complete flip. And now we're dead. That's my guess. His name is How's My Driving? 30. Okay, I see how 30. Any sides of the vehicles? There's the side of the vehicle. Oh, no, it's a mountain. Sides of the vehicles coming up. Oh, uncommon thing. Move off to the side. Move off to the side. So here's that uncommon thing in a common situation. Okay, we're going on our road. Okay, nothing big. These people are supposed to do this, but we have parked vehicles. These are like tiny roads. Where's this at, everybody? We have somebody wanting to pass all these vehicles, and they're doing their thing. I don't know, but here's the thing. And I keep saying here's the thing. We have an easy option of just being off to the side. When we plan our ride, we need to... Oh, that's a smart rider principles, which is what you should be doing anyways. This is what we'd practice. Okay, we're seeking and recognizing hazardous materials. Okay, here we go. And right here, position for safety. Move off to the side. We're locating this as a hazardous situation. We're assessing if that's a relevant threat, and it definitely is. We're going to navigate around that. So what we're going to be doing is that if we're in the center, okay, what we need to do is move off to the left and get ourselves close to the edge without getting to the point where we're going to hit the curb or any type of road surface hazards, because we want this vehicle to have as much room as possible so that way we don't hit them. Okay, that's the goal here. Should we have to do these things? No, but I don't want to be a hood ornament. So move off a little bit more. Don't push them off to the side because they're thinking of themselves. Okay, they're thinking of their vehicle. They're going to give themselves room away from that white vehicle, which is going to put space, or it's going to take your space. So give them space so that they feel comfortable and they can navigate instead of making panic, jerky movements and hit you. Okay, so just give them the space. No reason not to be quite honest. Moto City. Okay. Whoa, uncommon thing. Got headlights in here. Whoa, line of sight issue.
The driver from the opposite was trying to overtake at all costs and he led to a rather unpleasant situation. Nevertheless, the rider reacted without any unnecessary aggression.
Crazy. Line of sight issue here. Okay, line of sight. Can't see the vehicle coming out in front of us. There's the vehicle. Okay, good orange stage situation. We're prepped and ready for it. Prepped and ready. Okay, they're moving back into their lane. And there's the turtle head poking out. So right here, we should be paying attention, really paying attention. We should be doing some progressive braking, kind of move off to the side because we're trying to plan our ride a little bit better. Pretty scary situation. We slammed the brakes.
The driver from the opposite was trying to overtake at all costs and he led to a rather unpleasant situation. Nevertheless, the rider reacted without any unnecessary aggression.
Gravity Rider. Okay. Don't hit any road surface hazards. That's kind of what happened here. So we hit some road surface hazard. A little bit of loss of traction, not a big deal. Handled it. Stay upright. Very good. Ooh, going a little fast.
Completely unprepared for this turn and braking too hard.
Sharp left turn. Sharp left turn.
Straight into the fence.
Whoa! No! 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 Ooh!
Hey, rider down.
Rider down. This is why we got to rescue our rider. Remain calm, ensure our own safety first. See if we have to stop any major bleeds. We're going to quickly assess the severity. Okay, head injury symptoms, all that stuff. We do have rescue packs and anything that you might need for a rescue situation like this, like the rescue booklet.
Hey, man, you alright?
Oh, he got tore up.
Sit down.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at what happened. This was in the... Okay, come on, come on, come on. There, come on, there we go. Let's take a look. So we got tore up. It looks like barbed wire. Got a little bit of blood. Oh, this video is going to get demonetized. So thank you guys if you're an MTC Rider Academy member. It's $4.99 the first month, $9.99 after that. It supports the channel, supports what we do. And you get a whole bunch of stuff. 3-hour plus course, the Smart Rider drills, some downloadables, and we're going to be coming out with the new basic rider course. So that right there is a full thickness laceration. Okay, right now it looks like there's venous blood coming out. There's no arterial. It doesn't look like arterial. Maybe you're going to get some small arterials, but it's mainly venous because it's not pressurized blood popping out or shooting out or anything like that. But look at the lacerations on the leg. But yeah, that barbed wire really cut through. You do want to still stop the bleeding. So we do have 4x4s, 5x9s, and roll gauze in there in the rescue packs that we sell on the shop, motorcycletrainingconcepts.com. And you can go ahead and apply everything that you need to stop the bleeding because you still don't want it to continue bleeding, okay? So apply some pressure, get some of that stuff out as best you can. It looks like there's a stick in there. Go ahead and get it out and then get them to the hospital because that's going to need stitches, and you want to do that within the first 12 hours, okay? You want to get stitches on there because it's going to leave a nasty scar. It's going to, it needs to be irrigated too, okay? Pretty bad situation. This could easily happen. Now, if you had gear, might have mitigated some of that stuff, all right? Switching over, okay, passing on the right, not recommended. Oh, it's a turtle. Turtle. Who here likes turtles? Anybody remember that? Remember that meme?
Come on, buddy.
Come on, buddy.
No.
Good job.
Here we go.
It's a tortoise, right? It's a tortoise, not a turtle. Side of the vehicle. Good job with the braking. Watch out for the tram track.
Ma ti sembra normale?
When you apply the brakes, you have to also understand where your tires are at. But great job recognizing that situation.
No, stavo andando.
Bene. Look at my shoes.
Sì, fotte sega. Ma ti sembra normale? Coglione di ritorni lì. Ma
Sorry, I just...
ma sei ma sei Sì. E tu
Yeah. Okay, let's say move on. All right, riding with the group. Okay, lots of traffic. Whoa! Communication, guys. This is why we have our Cardo Pack Talk bolds and edges and free comms and everything.
Calma aí, filha. Mão não é seta, não.
Grab yourself a Cardo Pack Talk edge. Links in the description for a discount.
Mão não é seta.
Talk to each other so you know what's happening next.
Ah,
All right. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. I don't care about the crazy traffics and road rages and all that things. Harleys have a close call with a pedestrian on the highway. Okay, this is a rear view. You see some braking going on. You see the front end diving on some of these motorcycles. Somebody has their hand out. Pedestrian? Come on, dude. That was close. Because the camera angle for us would have been a lot closer. Oh, we got a crash. I like that rider is around the corner trying to control traffic. That's part of ensuring your own safety. Okay, we're looking for hazards. We're controlling traffic.
Here I have.
Some water. All right, you do you. You can give water if you want. Watch out for people coming around that corner. I like that positioning that she's in over there. I'm assuming it's a she. I don't know. We have rescue packs. We have triangular bandages, so if they have a broken collarbone, you can easily put that on there. But yeah, keep them laid down.
yeah.
He's got full gear, but you want to check for any major bleeds,
White line.
depending on the track, or track,
You need some water?
depending on the mechanism of injury. Okay, that's a big one.
La mochila para hacerle al-
He's smiling. He's good. He knows what's happening. All right.
Thanks for watching till the end.
I want to point out where she was at. Okay, that's a big thing right here. So this is great. Okay, so people coming around this corner could be hauling ass. Okay, and you don't want somebody hitting people on scene. That's a big thing. Okay, that's a huge thing. So when people are coming around this corner, you want to make sure that somebody is there doing this, or just like getting somebody's attention, because somebody's just going around the corner, they're paying attention to the line, they're paying attention to where they want to go, and then by the time they get around the corner, they're already going really fast. Now they got to worry about total stopping distance. Now they panic brake and they crash themselves. So if you have somebody around the corner before they make the corner and they're doing this, it's going to be like, huh? What is this? What's going on here? And they might slow down. Okay, it's going to grab their attention, might slow down, and by the time they come around here, they're going to be like, okay, yeah, this is why. This is why. Especially if you're a motorcycle rider and you see another motorcycle rider like doing this, you kind of already know that somebody might have crashed. So keep that in mind, everybody. So thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it. We went over this MotoStars video, and yeah, make sure you check out the shop. Okay, check out the MTC Rider Academy. I'll be seeing you guys around. Whew. Eric Williams. That was a quick little transition there. We're here in my office. Make sure you guys take a nice little seat up front. Crisscross applesauce. Give each other some room. Oh, we're not done, Eric. We're not done. We got another video we got to go over. But yeah, we're talking quickly about the MTC Rider Academy and the rescue packs and everything like that. So yeah, we do have a rescue pack right here. This is my specific one. I haven't really opened it up yet. I get like one everywhere. But yeah, if you want to grab one, it opens up and everything just flies out. But you get you get roll gauze, you get 4x4s, 5x9s, you get the rescue card, tourniquet, a bunch of other stuff. I need to pick this up off the ground now because I look like an idiot. But yeah, what do you guys think? I really like the fact that that rider was directing traffic around that corner. That is something that is very important because a lot of not even motorcyclists, but a lot of firefighters and police officers and even construction workers, they get hit. They get hit by people not paying attention. There we go. Stay there. Damn it, I didn't get a knot. I don't know what you mean, Waldo. Where are you at, Waldo? But yeah, lots of different situations where people can get hit because nobody's paying attention. Part of rescuing another rider is ensuring your own safety. Oh, notification. Okay. Yeah, weird, huh? We're going to be jumping back into the classroom. We got some pepperoni pizzas in there with cheese on them because you guys said you wanted some cheese. And we're going to be talking about that again. So don't leave just yet. And if you are going to leave, make sure you sign in so you get credit for today's class by clicking that like button. But I'm here to answer some questions. If you guys have any questions about that recent video or the video that we just watched, Moto Stars, Moto Madness, Chaos Riders, and I think Dirt Bike Lunatic has been coming out with some good videos lately. We're going to be talking about them. I said earlier something about not shipping to Canada. Any advice on getting your own trauma kit or similar one up in the Great White North? So Josiah, on the store, I have the list of stuff that's inside of every single rescue pack. Okay, I have the list that's in there, so you know exactly what you're getting. But take that list, you'll print it out, copy and paste it into your phone, whatever. Go to Walmart, and you can get most of the stuff. Okay, you're not gonna probably get the triangular bandage, or go to Amazon if you really want to. The tourniquet, those things are gonna be a little bit harder to find, but for the most part, you have everything you need. And if you want to just put it in a Ziploc baggie, that works too. I love the pack that we have here, though. Everything's kind of separated. It's positioned well, and you can attach it to stuff. I mean, there's a Velcro backing. You get the DDFM Crew patch, which is unique. You can only get that, the DDFM Crew Smart Rider patch. You only get that with the rescue pack and the rescue card and the rescue booklet. Now, you can get the rescue booklet and the rescue card if you're an MTC Rider Academy member. You get the downloadable version of it, so you can just print it out if you want to. That's only $4.99. You can also, there you go. Get all the information you need. Try that out. I got a tire kit in case you get a flat tire on the road. Great choice. That's great. You should definitely have that. One of the reasons I carry a flashlight and flares, tools in the toolbox to direct traffic if I'm on a scene. Exactly. Always have something, If you don't have the tool, like, what are you going to do? Let me turn that down a little bit. What is my opinion on airbag vests? Absolutely love them. They're great. I am looking forward to them to just be a little bit cheaper and be a little bit more mainstream. So far, they're pretty mainstream in MotoGP, but for the normal consumer and the commuter, I think they need go a little bit further. But Motorcycle Gear has really, really improved in the how many years have I been doing this? 11 years of riding. Really improved. It's pretty crazy. What is my opinion of a jacket with a back protector? You need one. I'm not going to say your name, though. You're going to need a back protector. So everyone here, check your motorcycle jacket. If you have that gray foam, that is just PE foam. It's just a comfort padding. You need to have CE level 2. Okay. I think it's 1620-2. And that's going to be the back protector. I have D30 armor in my back protector. You need to change it out. Most gear does not come with armor for the back. I know Icon gear puts armor everywhere, but make sure you check your spine protector because it's probably not there. Thanks for how to start your motorcycle videos. Hey, you're welcome, Jason. I've seen a lot of crashes over the years, never anything life-threatening, but I often wonder how I could help if I encounter something nasty one day. Hey, one thing that you can do, Josiah, if you don't have the equipment or you don't have the skill set, I think you said you were in Canada, yeah, you are. Call emergency services. Once you get that chain of survival going, because you can stay on scene and you could just be there like trying your best, trying to stop the bleed, but if no definitive care comes, they could die. I mean, you don't have all the tools necessarily. Sometimes, most times, if you're having major bleeds like that, only surgery is really going to stop it. So getting emergency services on the way is very important. You start that chain of survival. So just calling here in the United States, I don't know what it is up there, but it's 911. So let me know what it is up there so I can start using that when it comes to Canada. What about D30 CE level 1? If it's a back protector, that would work. I don't know if D30 has different CE levels, but CE is a European thing. Do you want a Helite vest when I get back into commuter riding? They're expensive, yeah, but you know what? Helite's really good. They've been getting better and better and cheaper and cheaper. Purchased phone version of the drills recently. Excited to try them once the weather's nice on your quad lock. Yes, that's why I made the phone friendly version. What I do need to do is put the difficulty on the phone-friendly versions. What I realized is I didn't, but they're in order. I just didn't want to have too much stuff on the screen when you're trying to learn it. Shame on me. What? Steve, come on now. Chill out. Curious as well, your thoughts on riding with a backpack. I love backpacks. I wouldn't worry too much because remember, most of the impacts are going to be hips, knees, elbows, shoulders. I mean, of course, your back's going to get hit, but I'm not too concerned about having any hard parts applying leverage and pressure to our soft tissue and damaging us. I haven't seen that be the case in any of these after-action reviews, in any of these crashes, and I've done well over 2,000 of them. Is there somewhere a person of a larger size can get safety pants, Rebecca? I'm not too sure. That's a huge problem with the industry. They don't. Same thing as 911. Okay, they don't offer many sizes. I used to wear a backpack, but my back isn't good. It went to tail bag. I like fanny packs. I want those to come back. Really enjoy the videos. I live in the UK and was inspired to start the IAM advanced riding course. I've only had 3 observed rides, but already improved a lot. Hey, continuing education. Great job. Keep it up. What are my thoughts about DOT rated helmets? They're post marketplace inspected. So anybody can put a DOT helmet on the market, and they could they could be a complete failure to the standards, and they won't be checked for a long time. What I think I read somewhere, don't quote me on this, that like in 1 year, like let's say 2020, the Department of Transportation inspected 20 helmets, but it was like 5 brands and 4 different sizes per brand. It's embarrassing. So that's why I recommend ECE, and that's going to be the European standard, and those are pre-marketplace inspected. So you have to pass the standards before they can go on the market. But the DOT standards are really good, but who knows if anybody's following them. So if it's DOT, sure. All right, but I recommend getting DOT and ECE certified. But guys, yeah, we're going to be jumping into the next video pretty soon. Let me go ahead and get it up on, let's see, what do we have here? We have, what do we have? We have I think another MotoStars video, 10 minutes of epic crashes. Okay. Once again, everybody, be sure to sign up for the MTC Rider Academy. It helps out tremendously. Link is in the description. In fact, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be pinning it at the top. It's $4.99 the first month, $9.99 the second month, and then so on. It is a membership. It does help out the channel. You have no idea how much it helps out. If you ever want to support the channel and you have less than a cheeseburger. Like if you want to spend, you know, $9.99 a month, like give me the cheeseburger money, and you'll get training. You'll get massive amount of training, and you're supporting the training that we're doing here. So please sign up. Huge support. But yeah, we're gonna be jumping into the next video, and I'll see you guys in the class. Alrighty, everybody, we're gonna be jumping into this Moto Stars video. I said Moto Madness on a previous video, but let's go ahead and check this out. Ooh, some speed wobbles, some cornering mistakes. Yep, there's a low side right there. Let's go ahead and take a look. So H1K for life. Moto Stars?
And definitely too much throttle and turning cause these riders fall.
Always talks on the first couple. All right, so watch out. Green does not always mean go. Oh, a little bit too much acceleration in the middle of that turn. This is why you have to have that consistent maintenance throttle throughout a turn. So make sure you guys are doing that. If you don't know what maintenance throttle is that basically when you're going through here like this, maintain that. Okay, there's no reason to accelerate hard in the middle of a turn, okay? So we're at N intersection, and so we're gonna be in orange stage. We're prepped and ready. Remember, we're planning our ride, so we're looking for any road surface hazards. Let me go ahead and get my highlighter out. You rookies have been chewing on them lately, so I've been running out. But yeah, make sure you're looking for road surface hazards all over the place. You know, typically in an intersection, you're gonna have a lot of gravel in certain areas where vehicles' tires aren't going. So like right here, you see how it's a different color than the actual road. So that's gonna be something you gotta be worrying about. So we're coming up to here. And so when I'm sitting at a red light, what I do is that, you know, since I'm safe, you know, that maybe there's a vehicle stop behind me, I'm in a good position for safety, I'm looking for anything that's gonna stick out, okay? So I don't want to obviously go over guardrails, cracks, and whatnot, but, you know, your tires can handle quite a bit. A lot of people say don't sit in the middle of, you know, the lane at an intersection, and here is why, okay? I always tell you guys to go middle during a corner. I've been getting some comments saying, hey, you know, my instructor said don't go middle or anything like that. Get off to the side because of oil and debris. I've only really seen it at intersections like this. So if you're ever out on the road in a corner, do you see a lot of oil and debris in the middle? Like specifically oil. Do you see the oil drippings from cars in the middle? Not really. So really think about it. If a car is sitting for quite a while, let's say for a minute, and they drip maybe 3 drops a minute, well, imagine over the course of a day, you're going to have a ton of drops in that one spot. But 3 drops a minute when a car's going 60, you see what I mean? You're going to have a drop every, you know, couple 100 feet, 100 yards. So not a big issue, not a big deal. When you're out in the, you know, the mountains and whatnot, you got to watch out for gravel and rocks, though. But an intersection, yeah, don't sit in the middle. Stay off to the side. Stay off to the side. This is left, center, and then right. So make sure you guys are actually staying off to the side. But here we go. Okay, we're going really heavy on this first one. We're going to go quicker on the other ones. When you're going through the corner or this intersection, great job at the head checks. Don't just accelerate super hard yet. Wait until your nose is pointed on that road that you're going to get on, and then accelerate. Take these current turns kind of easy, you know, just right here. Same speed, but here we go. We're going to accelerate. There's the problem. Okay, accelerate a little bit too hard. Lost that rear tire. A lot of power, a lot of movement, loss of traction, okay? It's a great little intersection tip. Make sure you guys follow it. Let me know if that's what you guys already do, because that's a huge thing. A huge thing. I'm surprised his phone is still there. It's got full gear, so remember, make sure you guys are being smart riders.
Right out from underneath me.
Yep. Acquire and use personal protective equipment if that fails. Your fundamental motorcycle riding skills fail. All right, big open lane. You guys saw that. All right, we're going to move through a lot of these real quickly. So right here, this person wants to move over, kind of staggered. So this is a great position for safety. So remember, we want to stay staggered just like if we were riding in a group. This all looks like we're riding in a group. Pretend these vehicles are other motorcycle riders. Doing fine. Person comes over. We're not in the path of travel. We're not going to get hit, but our space cushion will be taken away from us. So what you need to do is roll off that throttle. That's what I would do. Roll off the throttle, put yourself in a new position so you have good line of sight. Okay, that's a big one there. Guy's going to switch over. Okay, now right here, roll up the throttle. I know we're honking the horn. Maybe even apply some apply some progressive braking. But don't fight for the lane. You notice how he never moved? Horn didn't do nothing. So you either accelerate through or decelerate with the brakes and get behind them.
What do you mean?
Is that a Prius?
You're indicating into my...
It's a freaking Prius. Oh my gosh, everybody. We have another Prius.
You see that?
I saw it. We all saw it. Okay, Joe, go slow. Angel or not, we've already seen this one. Somebody's gonna be creeping up on us at the intersection. This is in New York. Not a good situation. I don't like to fight for the lanes. Once again, don't sit in the middle at an intersection because you're gonna get the drippings, the oil, and all that stuff. So if this does happen, don't fight for the lane. Law of gross tonnage. They're gonna win if they hit you. Just let them have it. I get it. It's okay. It's okay to do that. It's okay to let somebody have that position. All right, Timu crew. Doing some wheelies.
This usually take place due to bumps in the road. However, in this case, the rider is entirely to blame.
Of course. I mean, I don't want to. Oh! Oh my gosh! He almost hit the guardrail. Extremely lucky. So he didn't hit any bumps in the road. Motostars, this can happen if you do hit a bump in the road, but we've talked about the suspension kind of getting jostled up, especially when you land after a stunt. I hope Brian636 is watching this. I do trust him when it comes to his knowledge for stunting. If he can describe exactly kind of what happens here, because I'm sure he's probably experienced it himself, or at least witnessed many people experience this, and they have more of a firsthand knowledge. Really appreciate it if he could write a comment about this. But from what my understanding, based off of actually hitting a bump or hitting like a pothole, and then some of these speed wobbles and death wobbles happen, is that suspension starts going like this. You got the two forks, instead of going like this like it's supposed to, it starts to do this, and that's what's causing the handlebars to do that. And it's going to be this different frequency than what you're used to, and it's going to knock your hands off. Typically, you're going to fall and crash, but hopefully the gyroscopic precession of the motorcycle is going to hopefully align it back up like it did here. There's nothing this motorcycle rider did that actually caused it to go straight. The motorcycle itself and physics and everything did. So if something like this does happen, one of the big things that you got to be really watching out for as a smart rider, okay, so we're acquiring and using personal protective equipment, is that if you're going to crash, how are you going to mitigate your injuries? Okay, so we got to wear some gear. And if you're riding with a group of people, what are you going to do? You're going to actually have a rescue pack and help each other out. We do have links in the description for those trauma kits for major blood loss. Because if you hit that pole or the guardrail, one of the parts underneath it, you can easily snap or amputate yourself. Any part that hits. So your head, boom, gone. Leg, gone. Arm, gone. Careful. At this point, check your pants. All right, Cobus Moto. Nice little bump. Watch out for any sides of the vehicle. That was close. Car was backing up, and that's really difficult to see because, yeah, we could not see each other because of the parked car. Exactly. I was going to say line of sight because that vehicle was blocking it. So this is where you want to go ahead. Oops. There we go. Let's go back just a little bit. This is where you want to give yourself a good space cushion and position yourself a little bit better. Now, I don't know. I believe this is like a two-lane road, so you're going to have oncoming traffic. But if there's nobody there, go ahead and sit out a little bit further. If you guys know what pieing a doorway, especially if you're in the gun culture or anything like with tactical stuff, or pieing a doorway is not like going up to the doorway, the door frame, and then looking. It's actually going wide and then looking around so you have a better line of sight. You're away from any potential hazards that are right on the other side of that door frame. So here, you want to put yourself in a better position to where you're not exactly next to this car. You're going to be over here. I understand there's going to be traffic here, but, let's maybe go right here. You're still not going to be surprised, and you're not going to have to make major adjustments. If you are over here, you can make quick adjustments to get yourself out of that. So always position for safety. Remember, we're locating hazardous situations. We're assessing if anything's a relevant threat. So size of the vehicles. We have all these different driveways. Consider intersections. Navigate this active threat. But first things first, you got to put yourself in a position to where when you navigate, it's going to put yourself in a position for success. Turn up to here. So we have a line of sight issues. I'm going to get myself away from other vehicles. I like to treat it as the two positive magnetic, whatever, on magnets. The two positive poles, they're going to constantly push each other. If a negative and a positive, they come together. I'm going to treat this vehicle coming up as another positive. I'm a positive, and it's going to kind of push me around it and away from it. Giving you a bunch of little metaphors, because right here, what are we going to do? We have to do something. We're going to have to do an emergency maneuver. We're going to do a nice little swerve, get himself out of there, and that's a great arrow, but it's going to work. And he's doing a great job. Great job with the swerve. Did not panic. You notice how he didn't reach for that front brake and slam it? This is a good rider. This is definitely a smart rider. He's been practicing his skills. Good job. And I love the AAR that he's doing. Love the AAR. Imagine if he was speeding, wouldn't be able to react in time. MT Brothers 07. Oh, we got some MT 07s here. All right. Don't wheelie it. Oh, a little bit of a power wheelie, I'm sure. I don't know. Write in the comments, Brian636. This is quite a bit of stuff here. We're gonna hit our butt. Oh, ooh, our knees. Yeah. There it is. It ripped it up. So if you had knee armor or any type of abrasion resistance from motorcycle gear, which links in the description for some Revzilla stuff, beginner gear, absolutely like it. Affiliate link. Hopefully we can. It'd be kind of cool if we can create our own gear. I don't know. That's an idea. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do a wheelie. Looks fine. But then right here, we start to lose control. We fell down. Now we're gonna hit soft tissue parts. There's our knee, gonna slide across the ground. Gravel, I mean not gravel, but asphalt is very abrasive. Seriously, like walk up to the street, look down, and rub your hand across it. Just doing a little bit of rubbing your hand across it's gonna be kind of hurt. It's gonna hurt. And there's gonna be the blur, because that's what happens when you crash. You turn into a blur, and you come right back. So we're gonna have the abrasions. We're gonna have the impact, so you can easily snap your patella, easily break the tib fib. You're gonna have some ligament damage. Your knees and everything's gonna be switched around. So the LCL, PCLs, and the MCLs, all that stuff, the LCLs and stuffs, all the ligaments in there, the meniscuses, lots of damage. Thankfully, he has a helmet, because I'd rather have knee damage than a TBI. Check on your buddy. All right, Thomas Harrison, here we go. Going, not too fast. It's 59, right? But are we going too fast for the area? Remember, guys, corners. It's a sharp corner. Went a little too wide. Love the helmet, by the way. Matches the bike. So once again, we're going into a corner. We need to make sure that we're actually going the pace that we can tolerate, that we can actually navigate this corner. Because part of planning a ride, locating hazardous situations and assessing relevant threats isn't just external. It's also internal. Do you have the skill set to navigate this? That's really it. Are you putting yourself in a position for safety and locating that it is a hazardous situation? Are you a relevant threat? If there's nothing on the ground, there's no cars, are you the one that's creating the threat with the throttle, right? So assess if you have that knowledge to handle this, and if you don't, slow your ass down. I'm sorry if I'm using, a little bit more PG-13 words, because some of you guys watch this with your kids. But yeah, really be careful with this. It's okay to go slow around corners, okay? It's okay. Remember, it's okay to go around corners slowly, but look at the water on the camera, possibly on the ground too, so we might have a loss of traction. Wait, this looks like Mount Lemmon. This is Mount Lemmon. This is Tucson. Sly TV. When did this happen, dude?
When we look closely at this situation, we can see that the biker is losing his grip as soon as he hits the wide lane.
Yeah.
This can be really slippery in these conditions, so it's really worth avoiding them.
MotoStars, great AAR. Do I still have a job if MotoStars keeps doing this? Good job, man. Exactly right. Sometimes they don't put that granules in the paint, and even if they do, it's still slipperier. There we go. This looks like Mount Lemmon. This is Mount Lemmon, I think. For those of you in Tucson, is this guy one of your riding buddies? Never seen him before, but I can recognize Mount Lemmon. I've been up there many times on the motorcycle and in the car. Oh, guardrail. So imagine flying off. You see, Mount Lemmon is a very big mountain, lots of drop-offs. Imagine flying off the end. There's been fatalities up there. It's a 35-mile-an-hour road. Okay, it's a 35-mile-an-hour road. So let's take a look at what we're doing here. Let's take a quick look. We're going 69. Nice. Anyways, so let's go ahead and take a look. 60. Okay, so we're going double the speed limit. This is criminal speeding in Arizona. Okay. It's also not safe. Now, it does rain up there. I don't know if this was this year, but it's been snowing, raining crazy this monsoon season. Yeah, is that what trail is that? I know, I'm having a little bit of fun here. Oh, you can't really tell. There's some really great trails up there. I love Rose Canyon Lake up there. 60, 61. Obviously past that car. A lot of cars go the speed limit. It's a wet road. So this is one of those issues that you have up there. Look at that. You got road debris. Okay, lots of gravel, a lot of rocks that do fall off. So this is why I don't like doing, you know, outside, inside, outside. So right now he's doing the inside part of the speedier version, the more straight version of taking a corner. This is why I like middle, 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 because when we come up to here, he's gonna pass the car real quick. When we're middle, 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 or center, 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 however you want to call it, if you have a bunch of debris over here, if you're in the right side, you have a greater chance of hitting it. If you're in the middle, you're not going to hit the debris. If you're on the left side, you have a greater chance of, like in a vehicle, is like doing dumb stuff and crossing over. So in the middle, you have that, the center, you have a better space cushion to the left and to the right. So if there is something in the middle, you have options go left and right. But if there's something in the right and you're in the right, you're going to have to swerve to the middle. If you're on the left and there's a vehicle there or other debris, you're going to have to swerve to the middle. So when you're here in the middle, you're prepped and ready and you're in a good position for safety to locate these hazards, assess if there's anything, and then also navigate around. Okay, I use that tennis example all the time. You can, I guess pickleball is a thing now. Absolutely love playing it. I just haven't played in a while. But watch out for those road surface hazards. And these turns are a lot of fun up there. They really are. But look at that. Easily drop off to the side. This looks like we're at the second half of Mount Lemon after Windy Point. So there's the drop. We're sliding. Imagine if there's a car there.
When we look
Imagine going off
closely at
the cliff. Hopefully you're doing fine, man.
this situation,
Double the speed limit.
the biker's losing his grip as soon as he hits the wide lane. This can be really slippery in
freaking
these
immature.
conditions, so it's really worth avoiding them.
Thanks, Nathan, for bringing the rain energy drinks up here. Have fun editing this. Nathan's our other instructor at the MTC Rider Academy, which we have a Smart Rider basic training. We're developing the basic rider course. It's a brand new course where I'm going to take you along. I might actually go up Mount Lemon and show you how to ride this, how I would ride this, especially if you're a new rider. And then from there, you do whatever you want. If you want to go fast, take an advanced class over at Yamaha Champions Riding School, or like an ARC 1 or 2 at Total Control. I park this little spot all the time. First time it failed. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Side stand down. Nice little render error right there. Oh, it got buried. It got buried.
That sucks.
So one thing I like to do, yep, there it is. I won't laugh at you, Grom Squatch.
Nope.
Stuff happens. I did that on asphalt, okay? In Yuma, Arizona, a hot day, it just literally sank in and slipped. But yeah, what I like to do is either if you're out there doing, basically just out there, and I like to have an energy drink, okay, before I go for a ride, or like, you know, in the middle of the ride, and I'll crush it, and I'll have a crushed can, and I'll keep it in my backpack. Obviously, I'll try to, like, you know, get all the stuff out because I don't want, you know, ants in my backpack. And I'll put it down, and I'll use that as like a little foot thing. I don't know how to call it, or like a little piece of wood. But one thing I really like doing is that when I go to a demo event somewhere, and they usually hand those out as, like, you know, the dealer or the brand will hand out little. I don't even know what they are. Write in the comments if you know what it is. Give me the name. I'm not gonna think about it too hard. And I'll take a couple of them. I'll put one in my saddlebag. I'll put one in my backpack just in case, you know, I do something different. Boom, I have it. I'll throw it down, set it there, and then put it down so that we have a better surface area so this doesn't happen. But it happens. Oh, real quick, do you see that? Okay, always pay attention to the signage, especially if it's orange. And you know why? Kind of an orange stage. I know it's a little bit yellow, but the orange stuff is really big. We're riding with a bunch of people in our group. Make sure you're wearing your Cardo Pack Talk Bolds, Free Comms, the Spirit, the Edge. We use the Edge here. Absolutely love it. That way you guys can talk to each other saying, hey, there's maybe gravel, a bunch of other stuff. Let's get right into the AAR, though. We're coming over here. Sharp turn. Chevrons are indicating it's a sharp turn. Our buddy's not paying attention. Didn't do really well. He almost went off the road. Wear full gear just in case that did happen, but very good job with not panicking as this rider. So this is Jickzilla. Good job not panicking yourself, because typically people target fixate on our buddy that's about to crash, and we follow along. So it did really good. Our buddy wasn't able to handle it. Almost went off the road, but imagine, okay, this is a great thing. It's a close call, but imagine if there was another car coming. This is where it gets dangerous, and this is where we need to start riding at the lowest level of our group member. So if our lowest group member hasn't gone through corners or isn't new or is new and and maybe has a little bit of an ego and says, I can handle everything in the world, completely understand it. Completely understand. But here's the thing. We need to, as road captains or even tail gunners, because if this is the tail gunner with a rescue pack, which I like to sit in the back with the trauma gear, just in case somebody crashes, I'll be there first on scene. We need to ride at their level. Whether they're in the front or in the back, in the middle, whatever it is, we're riding at the lowest level. And if you don't want to do that, if you're a part of a group and you're like, I don't want to ride super slow, well, then maybe you need to either increase or help increase this person's level, not by experience like this, but actually telling them and teaching them and maybe taking them to a course because you care about your buddy, or don't have them in your group, or be okay with riding at a lower level. Because over here, I'm just talking to my buddies on my Cardo Pack Talk Edge, and I'm just relaxing with them, listening to music, enjoying the view. It's beautiful weather. I'm on a motorcycle. I'm not stuck in an office or inside of a classroom trying to teach everybody how to ride a motorcycle when it should be common sense. I get it, but it's not. That's why you take their course that we have over here. Link in the description. It's $4.99 the first month. And yeah, just be careful, guys. Ride at the lowest level. Ride at the lowest level. 90 grad.
What you doing? Break.
Oh, what? Nice little tippity tap. Nice little tippity tap.
Whoa, sorry.
Yeah, it's kind of your fault, buddy. Pay attention.
Break.
So we're coming up to here, nice little turn. We're going to do a nice little head check to the left.
Break. What you doing? Break.
We also we're assuming that the rider in front of us was just going to go, but now we see that there's a reason why he didn't. We look forward and there's the impact. So when we are obviously coming to a stop, we have to understand that we're still moving forward even if we look left. This is a big problem. So you're going to have to do both, look left and increase that brake pressure, that progressive braking, because you don't know if your buddy stopped or not. Don't assume, okay? You know what they say about assuming? Write in the comments.
Oh my God.
I don't want to get in trouble. Is that a quad lock? No, it's not a quad lock. I was going to say, it looks like a vibration dampener.
Whoa.
Well, if you want a quad lock, there's a link in the description. Get yourself a vibration dampener if you're going to do it on a motorcycle. Nova Rider. Whoa! A little bit of a panic.
Here is another example showing how dangerous signs painted on the road are and how important it's to watch out for them.
Let's see if he lifts it up all right before I say something. Nova Rider, hopefully you're doing okay. Don't wear Vans when you're riding a motorcycle. They do have some really good gear. Like TCX has some really good motorcycle shoes that look really good. And you'll at least have that protection a little bit. Link in description for Revzilla. Go to Revzilla, search for TCX. Okay, so here we go. Let's take a look. Oh, we're a little bit too far.
And here is
So we're coming up to here. It's a red light. Okay, a lot of rain. You know, if we're going to try to stop in that middle, like I keep telling you guys, at intersections specifically, there's going to be the oil right there. Okay, the first 30 minutes, maybe even an hour of the rain, that water is going to hit the ground, obviously, right? And then it's going to lift up the oil because the oil and water do not mix. It's a surfactant. It's going to lift it up, and it's going to start sliding off. Okay, the oil is not seeped into the asphalt anymore. It's being lifted up. When it's lifted up and it's on top of water, and that means now you're going to have a loss of traction possibly. So we're trying to stop with the oil, trying to stop with the painted line, and we're also going kind of fast, coming up to a red light. So remember, when we're coming up to an intersection, we should be in orange stage. Okay, prepped and ready already. By now, we should be covering those brakes. Actually, we should be applying the brakes right now. Okay, applying them back then or back there, and so then we're actually slowing ourselves. Look how fast we're going. And then we try to apply the brakes. Come up to the red light doing a slow speed maneuver. Do a slow straight line. Practice your slow straight line. There's no reason to go. It's probably a brand new red light, so they have the green for a while. Just practice your skills. If you want to practice in a parking lot, okay, we got the Smart Rider motorcycle training drills. Links in the description. There's a digital version for international people. But there is that loss of traction, dumping it because of too much braking. Plan your ride. Position yourself for safety. You need to locate this is a hazardous situation. That's why it's orange, red is navigate, okay? If you don't know what we're talking about the MTC color code stages, is the awareness stages that we teach at the MTC Rider Academy.
Yeah, I am. I don't know what happened.
It just keeps, it helps me, like, I was a firefighter, guys, for 11 years, okay? I was a firefighter for 11 years. Only things we know are patterns and colors, okay? If green goes to green, blue goes to blue, red goes to red, And so it's very easy for me to understand when it comes to the MTC awareness stages that, you know, orange means we need to be on high alert. Yellow, kind of hanging out. Red, we got to do something, okay? And this is actually not something I created myself. This is something, I believe it's the Smith system. It's an airline pilot, Air Force pilot came up with this, and it's just, it helps out so you don't have to think too much. It's very easy. Yellow, you know, zoned in. White, completely oblivious. You know, the white of the eyes, right? And then orange, something's happened. Paranoid, caution, right? Street signs are orange for a reason. Red, hey, that tells me I got to do something. Red is kind of like, Brown, well, it's poop in your pantalones. It's supposed to be black, you know, from the Smith system, but brown, I think we understand that. Motorcycle rider, or motorcycle trips UK. Okay, watch out. Accelerating past. Watch out for this person switching lanes too. I did think I saw somebody else in that lane in front of them. Exactly. So we have a line of sight issues. We're going a little bit fast, but now we're going the flow of traffic. We started talking before this was ending. So right here, we're going to go ahead and accelerate. I don't care what you guys do. You know, accelerate all you want. But remember, we have to always watch out for line of sight issues when we're on the interstate or highways like this. You don't have the cross traffic, but you have the merge traffic. You have road surface hazards, merge traffic at a high rate of speed. So be aware of that. And if we have water on the ground, even more. So right here, we're going to go ahead and try to pass. We can't see around this vehicle. And that's fine. We're going to pass. We're going to do what we want to do. That's perfectly fine. But when we're passing people, be aware. So in right now, kind of like a yellow stage, but the moment we start to try to pass, go into orange stage. Don't know if this person's going to come out. Don't know if there's road surface hazards. Don't know where I need to position myself for that safety just yet. So I'm constantly scanning for that. And once we switch here, oh, they crossed that line. Let's go ahead and roll off the throttle. The person behind us in that big truck is already going slower than what we currently are. So even if we roll off the throttle, we're going to go and maintain that speed with them. And then we can see what's going to happen here. But if we're going to go ahead and just do this, make sure you can actually pass them. Because now, right now, we have a terrible space cushion. Okay, so space cushion is not good. But one thing I really want to point out is that this is a good position for safety, because when we're looking for positions for safety, is that we're looking for great line of sight, escape path, and a space cushion. We kind of have a terrible one, but our line of sight is amazing. Okay, so you can see really far. This is also now our escape path, just in case something happens. But what I like to do is obviously increase my space cushion so that I can also have the option to swerve left. I want more than one escape path instead of just that. So at this point, roll off the throttle, maybe switch lanes, whatever you want to do, put yourself in a good position so you have good line of sight, but rolling off the throttle might be the best option here. So we're coming up to here, and the reason why they did that, another vehicle. Not a big deal. Not a big deal.
And further on, we've got a couple of clips showing some quite challenging turns with which
water
that have quite a lot of trouble.
Water. Corner coming up. Just didn't even turn because there was a little bit of a panic, I'm sure. Scared to turn with the water. If you're scared to turn with the water, slow it down. That's all you have to do. Slow it down. Who cares? Take the turns really easy. Who's he talking to? All right, Sal Indigo. I love the color indigo. Good job braking. We're doing some progress. Oh, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Water on the road. Sharp left turn. It's a very continuous turn. Now we're squeezing even more brake. So it's a lot easier to roll off the throttle. He's handling it. He's handling it. He's handling it. Good job. Did not panic. Did not panic. Cowboy boots does not offer the protection that you're thinking it does when it comes to motorcycle riding. It will help out when it comes to being a cowboy, but not for motorcycles because you have the impact. Okay, so we're coming up to a corner. Okay, so we're coming up the corner. He's squeezing that front brake. Very good. We're slowing down before the turn. That's a pretty good amount of front brake. Slowing him down. And look at his wrist. I want you to look at his wrist while it's here. Okay, are we doing maintenance throttle or are we going to increase it? Can't really see. Can't really see. Okay, you can't see. Let's see. So maybe he increased it, so now he has to apply even more front brake. So we're starting to do brake, accelerate, brake, accelerate, brake, accelerate. There's too many different things going on. You can navigate these corners by just using throttle if you enter it appropriately. Because when you roll off the throttle, you're doing engine braking already. You're already slowing down. If you slam it, you're going to have that little skip. But if you're just constantly just adjusting it, kind of like when you're driving, you're just doing minor adjustments. You're not slamming the brakes or hitting the brakes or anything like that. You're making minor adjustments with the gas, minor adjustments with the steering wheel. Same thing. This right here is minor adjustments and then minor adjustments, you know, going through the corner, looking where you want to go. This is how I do it. And so right here, most people would panic. So this is where he did really good. You know, there was a failure in the cornering, but there wasn't a failure when it came to a red stage. And that's also important. You have multiple steps that can lead to a crash. You can either be white stage, completely crash. You can be yellow, go into orange, and then go to brown. You can go, you know, yellow, orange, red, back to orange, back to yellow, and save yourself, okay? So doing good, doing good. He's not slamming that front brake. He is slowing down just a little bit, and we're doing fine, and we handled it. He's got full gear except for the lower half of the body. Wear more gear. You spent a lot of money on these gauntlet gloves. Looks like you got a race jacket from somewhere. Let's just go ahead and move on. Doing well, dude. Doing well. All right, going through this corner. Coming up, chevrons indicate sharp turn, double yellow. Watch out for vehicles. Almost went off the road. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. This is where things can get bad, and this is where we practice in a parking lot. Okay, the concept of it, and this is motorcycle training concepts. Remember, we have our own training organization here. This is what we're doing in here. This is the DDFM crew classroom, but we do have the motorcycle training concepts MTC Rider Academy. Now, a big thing here, I'm going to just mention it real quick. This is not a sale. Well, it can be. But this is just right here, snake number 2. But all of them have their own version of drills. It goes easy, moderate, hard, and expert. But right here, I want you guys to take a look at this. If you screw up that first cone, you're going to mess up the second cone. You're going to screw up the second cone, you're not even going to make the third cone. If you screw up the third cone, you're already gone past that last cone. And you're not going to be able to exit the corner. And what I'm trying to tell you guys is that if you fail that first corner, you're going to have to make up because you're not in a good position for success for that second corner. So if we're coming through this corner, when we handle it, okay, take a look. We're handling it. We panicked a little bit. We start getting shot out to the outside. So maybe we gave it a little bit too much speed. And now this person up here is taking our vision, taking our concentration, and taking that bandwidth that we need to make that corner. Okay. So now we're not set up for the next corner coming up, especially if we're looking at this person, which is what we're doing. We're like, what an idiot. But look what's coming up here. This is where the Smart Rider drills, you are highly focused onto that cone. You're doing that first cone, but now you're looking at the third cone. You're not even looking at the second cone anymore. Okay, you're entering in, looking at the second cone, navigating that first one. Now you're looking at the third cone. You're always looking ahead, one step ahead. We're playing chess, not checkers here. Okay, if you're Maxerist, I get it. And all you can do is checkers. But still, we're playing chess here as smart riders. We need to know this. And practicing these drills, go ahead and get ones with cones. There's also, like I said, the digital version. And practice, practice, practice. Practice the concept of navigating multiple corners.
Okay.
Got full gear, looks like. Looks like those are the Fury leggings, or the jeggings. They have abrasion resistance
I was
and
too worried about that.
knee armor. At least that's what I hope.
And my freaking insole got pushed up.
Yep.
Oh, no, I broke my shoe. I broke
Wow.
my insole. Yeah.
See, look, just a little bit. All right, Flo. Here we go. Ooh, a little bit of a weird exit turn coming into this one. Same concept I just described on the Smart Rider drills. We weren't set up for that second turn. We just weren't set up for that second turn. We were set up for the first one, but
This
not the second.
This moment of horror riding quite quickly along the highway when some bike
Sacramaniac
started
CC.
falling out of his backpack.
Uh-oh. Something fell out of his backpack. Okay, you don't need to slow down super quick, so you hear the little skids. Too much front brake. Ooh. This is why I make sure my gear is secured.
Don't do it!
Yeah, it might run it over.
No!
No.
Oh, bro.
What fell out?
Tell me it's in there.
Oh, whoa. Did you see that van? I want that Mercedes Sprinter so bad. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I want one.
Tell me it's okay.
Is that cotton candy?
Yeah! Yeah!
That worried about cotton candy?
Oh!
I'd be worried about getting hit.
Get hit now. Good day, man.
When I'm on the interstate, or when I was on the interstate as a firefighter or in the road, I would walk backwards, do head checks to look at where I was walking, but I would be facing the traffic just in case.
Baby,
You learn how to walk fast and backwards.
Good people right there, bro. Woo! That's how we do it.
Okay. Joe goes slow. Watch out for roundabouts. We're going to be in orange stage, prepped and ready for things. Going nice and slow because Joe goes slow. And it's wet. Handling it. Please tell me he makes it through here because he's doing great right now. Watch out for that side of the vehicle. Good job, Joe goes slow. Good job. Saw it ahead of time, was not speeding, navigating this intersection, this roundabout. It's wet, within the conditions, it's nighttime, handled it so well. Remember, we need to be looking for these patterns. Get over yourself, Mercedes. Watch the white truck in the left turn lane. Okay, switching lanes. Why do you think they switch lanes, guys? Write in the comments. It's an open lane pattern. Open lane. Cajun Cruiser. Riding staggered with our buddies. Very good. Sides of the vehicles all over the place. People are not paying attention. Air horn. I love it. Still did it anyways. Okay, somebody entered into your group. What do? You just continue riding, talking on your Pack Talk Edge, baby. Why did I call you guys baby? I don't know. I've been using that word lately.
God, look at this accident here.
Arbonne two wheels. We've already saw this.
How did this happen?
Saw this on a Moto Madness video.
Jesus.
I talked about what I think happened right in the comments, but it's more than likely hitting that curb right there.
Wow.
His phone fell off. You guys know why.
At the end,
Oh, you're welcome, Moto Stars. You're welcome, guys. Once again, oh, Dr. Disrespect's live right now. Once again, guys, make sure you sign up for the MTC Rider Academy. Links in the description. We have all our sponsors there, but grab a piece of pizza, and I'll see you guys real soon. All right, bye. Whew. Yeah. I gotta get working out pretty soon, guys. Yeah, put my bed up. I love having a little Murphy bed. We do have a gym here at the MTC Rider Academy, but you guys keep farting in there. It's pretty gross. So I work out here. Got myself a little gym going on. Christopher Lee, welcome to the crew. Nice little cadet. Whew. Art Turch. How you doing? How are you doing? MC Fisher, how you doing? Rosemary, welcome back. Got the rainbow beard. It's good to have you. Good to have you. How long have we been in class? For an hour and 42 minutes, about an hour and a half. About an hour and a half. Marwan, how you doing? Yeah, we went over some really good videos. Moto Stars had some good stuff out there. Some quad farts. We do have our stuff. I gotta go do some shipping right now because you guys been ordering some rescue packs during this whole thing and some Smart Rider motorcycle training drills. Gotta actually order some more booklets there. But yeah, we're gonna be working on the basic rider course here at the MTC Rider Academy. It is 3:30 p.m. here, Arizona time. And like I said, I gotta go work out real quick. I gotta go take my doggo for a WALK. I'm sure she can hear that from here and she's getting excited. But yeah, hanging out on the Discord. I mean, I don't know what else you guys want. I don't know. I just did basically an hour's worth of after action reviews. We got 7 new members. We got $5 in super chats. We got 144 people signed into class today. Whew. Love the beard, Marwan. They appreciate it. I need to trim it up a little bit. I'm gonna leave that there. That's for me. But yeah, guys, I will be seeing you guys around. I have to start getting ready for other stuff. We got a lot of other things other than these weekly classes. I will be doing these live streams once a week now. Write in the comments while I go ahead and zoom off screen what day you would prefer. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and go. Bye.